We're going to take a look at ticker symbol ASTS here on the weekly chart. Nice little green candle we're creating here with only 3 trading sessions so far on the week. We're going to see what happens and where this thing closes within the next 2 days. But overall, it looks like this is a solid breakout in here above that 9-day EMA. It's holding. It's not a false breakout like we had back here about 4 weeks ago where we up. We hit those $100 handles and then immediately right back down. It looks like everything's holding in here. So our worst case scenario here, hopefully, it should be that 9-day EMA sitting at that $90 range. You also have a nice support of 91 right here. So it looks like those should hold, especially after the big move that we had in here today. If not, though, to the downside, we're basically looking at this $80 level in here. And then below there, it's going to be our lower trend line sitting down here at this $74 range. Now, to the upside in here, all eyes are focusing on that $100 psych level, but anything above there, we're looking at 102. And then outside of there, nothing's really going to stop us besides nice psych levels and then this overall level here of 120. So that's what we're looking at on our weekly chart for our supports and our resistances. As far as our momentum goes, our RSI is starting to creep back up in here to overbought, but we're still relatively neutral, sitting at 58. Volume is basically looks like it's going to be the same as it was last week. So we'll see how that changes as we continue throughout the week, but perhaps a little bit more volume in here. We'll get this RSI going a little bit higher, and then we'll start moving up in here to close to those $100 handles, because that's what looks like everybody's eyeballing here coming up this week. But again, things can change, so we'll see what happens. As far as our implied volatility goes, your IV ranking here is sitting at 40. That gives us a raw IV about 107 for the week. $6 expected move priced in by Friday's expiration, next Thursday's expiration, right around $11 expected move. So let's see what happens in here overall with our volatility. That is the overarching question. What is going to happen? Are the options priced correctly? Are things going to start to shrink? Are we going to expand even more than what we already are? What is going to happen? And then what is our overall correlation with the overall market? So I know that we're trading basically with the markets right now, but when we get days like today where we get a pop in the SPY and then this stock goes up and then SPY kind of comes back down, but yet we're still kind of lurking up here in these mid 90s. I think that's an overall good sign that once the SPY starts to go again, then that volatility will start to increase to the call side, and this thing should be hitting $100 sooner rather than later. And it's definitely going to hit $100 before that $80 mark, I would be certain of, because the way this thing has been acting. But again, we'll have to wait and see what happens in here. 2 more trading sessions to see where this candle closes out. That's what we're looking at here overall in ASTS. Let's see what happens here the rest of the week. All right, guys, if you like this video, make sure to check us out on all of our social media. We also have a Discord service if you're interested, and you can find all of our socials in the description below.